Hello, everyone. I'm coming back real fast. I wanted to talk about this today, and my other videos was kind of lengthy, so I'm going to make this one separate. And I'm just thinking, I'm hearing about this is going to be another talking point. Who is really the people that's in the Constitution? Now, it's a preamble to the United States. We, the people. However, let's see what this says. The Constitution claims to be an act of we the people. However, because it represents a general social contract, there are limits on the ability of individual citizens to pursue legal claims allegedly arising out of the congregation. Constitution. Yeah. As here's in uh we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our um what this our to ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States. Our pro liberty. I don't know. Yeah, because it was a newly formed um, country. It was trying something different, something new, and they know they are not perfect. They were not perfect people, and they know that they were some of them were slaveholders, some of them was criminals, some of them probably didn't have too much sense, and they was trying to evidently they thought that they was the ones to do it. So in 1787, we the people, we the people of the United States, uh, a preamble, and then it had the articles that went along with it because time went on. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish the Constitution of the United States of America. The earlier documents included the 1778 Treaty of Alliance with France, the Articles of Confederation, and the 1783 Treaty of Paris recognizing American independence. The word people was not used, and the phrase United States was followed immediately by a listing of the states from north to south. The change was made out of necessity, as the Constitution provided that whenever the popularly elected ratifying conventions of the 9 states gave their approval, it would go into effect of those nine, irrespective of whether any of the remaining states ratified. Now, while this was going on, black people was not a citizen. To them, they weren't even human. It just boggles my mind that humans would think other humans weren't humans for their own gain. And see, what I can't stand is that us black people did not teach their children this important detail. Okay. We should have never been thrust out into this world not knowing that. That's why you have black nagas. That's why you have people out here, the only black person in the office. Why are black people not getting together, building their own company? No, they get out and try to go and work for the Europeans. So the meaning, it serves solely as an introduction and does not assign powers to the federal government, nor does it provide specific limitations on government action. No court has ever used it in a decisive factor in its case, except as regards of frivolous litigations. The courts have shown interest in any clues that they can find in the preamble regarding the Constitution's meaning. Courts have developed several techniques for interpreting the meaning of statutes, and these are also used to interpret the Constitution. As a result, the courts Hmm. Okay. Should have brought the phone in here. See. As a result, the courts have said that the interpretive techniques that focus on the exact text of a document should be used interpreting the meaning of the Constitution. Balance against these techniques are those that focus more attention on broader efforts to discern the meaning of the document from more than just the wording. Preamble is also useful for those efforts to identify the spirit of the Constitution. Now, see, the Constitution is only words. Now, it's something that you could base on, prove something, and all that. Because we see right now that it's a legal document, and you can also break it, and people can take you to court for breaking it. And it takes a while. So while you still breaking it, you can still be while you going waiting to go to court, you can still be breaking it. So this is something that we as people should teach our children, just like the ABCs, just like teaching them how to tie their shoes, just like teaching them how to put their pants on right, on their underwear right, and not to touch the hot stove. We need to teach them this stuff because this is just like a credit score. It's all about what you know. It's not who you know, it's what you know. Okay. And who you know comes next. That's why you have so many scammers out here because they know how to get you to give them your money. These uh, Fonzie uh, scams, it's so crazy how they can get people to invest their life savings on the idea that you're going to make more money. And same thing with playing the lottery. A lot of us have put so much money in that lottery and they won nothing but $40, $50. but we keep on playing because just in case. Same thing with God. I don't know if it really is a God, but just in case it's one, I want to be there. I'm. I don't know if it's a real hell, a burning place where you go, but just in case, I'm gonna keep living my life according to the gospel, because just in case, you know. And it's the same way. We should teach our children what is out there. Just like the money. We don't teach our kids really what money is. And uh, what's on the what's on the money? We the people. Do we teach them what that dollar bill is? What that mean? What that mean? We the people. See, our kids should not be easily fooled like they are now, with all this information out here. But see, what happened was we just coming out of the crack age. A lot of the crack babies have babies. They have babies, and at least we did learn more in school if our parents didn't teach them. But now the parents is not teaching the kids this stuff, and the schools are not teaching the kids this stuff. What are we to do? That's why I'm always talking to people around my age, anybody. We have to get together and help these children before they have them back in the fields. Now, from when I was uh, going to grade school until now, look what that happened. Can you imagine what's going to happen in the next 40 years? Yeah, it's yeah. That's what we're trying to figure out. We see these kids talking about how is they able to hang all these kids. Yeah, that's what I want to know. You want to know who hanging them? I want to know how in the world is they getting our kids and hanging them, because we need to know that to make sure that they don't get our kids. How is they getting these kids to hang them? How did they convince this Nolan guy to go on a boat trip to an island and don't come back? Okay, it's time for us to get off that Trump train and get on that doggone get the hell out of here boat. All right. Thank you for listening.